You saw in this simple lexer that we wrote that tokens come not just with a type of token and their value, but also their line number and column number. That sort of information is very handy to keep track of for users. At some point, you may have written an incorrect Python program. Nah, I've only written about 1 million of them. And it's really nice when the interpreter tells you which line the mistake is on. Unfortunately, the lexer won't do this for us entirely automatically. It will keep track of columns, but it won't keep track of lines unless we do some work. Here's an example of a rule that matches new lines. You may not have seen this before, but we've already seen how the backslash can be used to escape special characters like the quote. This basically just means quote. However, when paired with something else, the backslash often has a special meaning. \n is the string equivalent of pressing the return or enter key on your keyboard. We call this the new line key. It advances your editor by 1 line. So this rule, token new line, matches a new line that appears, and when we see it, we take the token and increment its line number by 1, and then we pass over the new line as if it were white space. Here you can see that I've added the new line rule, just as I described on the previous slide, to our old lexer from before. Let's go all the way to the bottom, and now I'm going to make my web page much more complicated. And here I'm using triple quoted strings, showing line 1 on the first line and line 2 on the second. Unfortunately, the output shows line 1 followed by the new line. We're going to have to go up here and remove new line from the list of things that it's possible to have in a word, just like we had to remove space. And now we see that line 1 starts on line 1, and line 2 starts on line 2, and it's the 7th character from the beginning of the file. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the new line, 6 is the space, 7 is the capital L.